Good evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to the evening session of Being Heartful Every Day with Swadhyaya. As we continue our reflection on the theme of belief versus experience, tonight we explore how belief matures into experience through practice. Belief is like a seed, it carries immense potential, but it must be nurtured through the soil of experience for it to bloom into realization. When we begin our spiritual journey, belief sustains us. It gives us faith in the unseen, courage in uncertainty, and hope in moments of doubt. But as we continue to practice sincerely, what was once a belief begins to reveal itself as living truth. Through meditation, prayer, and daily remembrance, the heart becomes the instrument through which truth is felt, not just understood. Daji reminds us that spirituality is a path of experience, not of theories, not of words, but of feeling and transformation. When we sit in silence, when we listen deeply to the heart, what we once believed in begins to come alive within us. Belief belongs to the mind, experience belongs to the heart. The moment we experience something deeply, it no longer requires belief. It becomes our own truth. And this transition marks a profound inner shift from depending on outer guidance to recognizing the inner master who leads us from within. In that space, faith becomes steady, not because of logic or proof, but because the heart knows. The more we meditate and live with awareness, the more this inner knowing grows. We begin to feel the subtle transformation, the divine support guiding us silently. And in that presence, belief transforms into trust, a trust that is unshakable because it is born from experience. In heartfulness, belief serves as a doorway, but experience is the journey itself. Belief may arise from what we hear or read, but experience comes only through practice and inner transformation. When we meditate with transformation, what was once theoretical becomes tangible. The unseen becomes felt, and the unknowns become intimate. Belief gives us direction, but experience gives us conviction born of the heart. It is through this inner experience that spirituality becomes real, not something we think about, but something we live. And as we continue to practice sincerely, we discover that faith grounded in experience is unshakable because it is anchored not in words or ideas, but in the silence, certainty of the heart. And with this, we move ahead in our session. And let us remember to extend the invitation to others in our family, in our friend circle, to our near and dear ones, to explore the Heartfulness Masterclasses and to join the BHED sessions. And as we continue our reflections this week, our inspirational readings are from the Heartfulness Way part 2. And as you see that the additional reading material and videos of Revered Daji on the theme are also available on the Heartfulness app under the Sunday 12th October 2025 tab. These are the aspects for contemplation for all days of the week and can be viewed by scrolling up and down on the Heartfulness app under the Aspects tab. Dear sisters and brothers, with this, we will now return to the chapter 1. We'll continue our reading from the chapter 1 that we had started yesterday. And the first chapter is titled Belief. Staying open minded, even when we are skeptical, means leaving the door open for experience. It means being flexible instead of getting locked into belief or dogma. Our experience helps us make inferences. These inferences become the basis of our knowledge. And As we gain more experience, our knowledge becomes more precise. So lift the anchor of belief and sail towards experience. It is not difficult. Try this exercise. List your top 5 beliefs, whatever they may be. For example, my country is the best. Meditation relieves stress. The world is in the midst of a crisis, etc. Once you have your list, assess whether those beliefs have the backing of your own experience. For example, if you believe meditation helps relieve stress, is that your experience? When you say the world is in crisis, how did you arrive at that conclusion? Such an exercise of getting to the root of belief requires audacity and courage because you might find that many of these beliefs did not have a strong foundation in experience. This exercise will help you become authentic. Daji, I will try it tonight and see what emerges. How do belief systems form and color our view of reality? Do they create filters on reality? Raji replies, yes. And there is a reason for that. Most of our beliefs are formed when we are very young and they are hardwired into our subconscious. The subconscious programming is reinforced over time, and those beliefs define us. This is true of everyone, including those who believe they are free thinkers. For example, if a person learns at an early age that they are not worthy of love or success, it may cripple them all their life. At the same time, we are often aware of our limitations, and many of us not content with our beliefs. We want to grasp the underlying truth of existence and unravel the mysteries of the universe. This is an important aspect of being human. When we pursue this inner calling, we ascend incremental levels of awareness. This leads to more poignant experiences, and we shed our beliefs along the way. One of the states we experience is awe, an overwhelming feeling of transcendence and wonder. It is a profound moment where we come across something too surreal, majestic, and limitless that all our ideas, conditionings, and frameworks dissolve. In these moments of awe, the human spirit transforms. Modern day psychologists studying awe describe it as a spiritual, moral, and aesthetic emotion. In such transcendent moments, we have breakthroughs that propel our understanding of self and creation. Can you please expand on that, Daji? How does awe express itself? This instinct to unravel the truth manifests in two fundamental drives. The first is the drive to explore and discover, invent and create. The second is the feeling of reverence and sacredness for the mysteries beyond our misunderstanding, the great unknown. Both are driven by this sense of wonder and awe, and they form the genesis of science and religion. Dear sisters and brothers, we will take the pause from the reading here and let us prepare ourselves to offer the universal prayer together with love and humility. all brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रहे हैं और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है। May this universal prayer helps weave a tapestry of love and harmony throughout the world. Dear sisters and brothers, as you prepare to rest tonight, gently turn inward and reflect on your day. Were there moments when you felt something beyond words, a subtle guidance, a quiet joy, a reassurance in the heart? These are glimpses of divine experience, soft yet powerful. Offer your bedtime prayer with gratitude for these moments and repent for any lapses during the day with the resolve of not to repeat them. Let this reflection cleanse the heart, making it a clearer channel for the experience that can unfold. Dear sisters and brothers, thank you for joining this evening session. And we look forward to your presence for the tomorrow morning session at 6 a.m. Until then, may your night be filled with peace, clarity, and silence and joy of divine experience. Good night.